Welcome back. You may have heard the Prince and Princess of Wales are in the U.S. for their first tour in nearly 10 years.
And while the couple spends time in Boston, some controversy is building now as people get their first glimpse at an upcoming docuseries about Harry and Meghan. Anchor Ukee Washington joining us with more on the royal visit, also the release of this Netflix trailer, Ukee.
Natasha Siafa, the Prince and Princess of Wales have gotten a royal welcome during their first visit to the United States in 8 years. They are here to present the Earthshot Prize, which honors environmentalists. And they started things off last night by helping to turn Boston City Hall green. Today, the couple visited Greentown Labs in Massachusetts. It's home to more than 200 climate tech startups working to solve some of the biggest climate change challenges. And just this morning, Netflix dropped a new teaser trailer for a docuseries about another pair of royals, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Here's a sample.
No one sees what's happening behind closed doors. I had to do everything I could to protect my family.
When the stakes are this high, doesn't it make more sense to hear our story from us?
Okay, now, no release date was mentioned in the short trailer other than coming soon, leaving many people eager to find out when they can see it. Right now, joining me to talk about all of this is Kevin Frazier of Entertainment Tonight. Kev, always good to see you. Real quick, a lot of people are thinking it, so I'm just going to put it out there because you are the man. What's the word on the street? The talk of Tinseltown. What are they saying on Sunset Boulevard? Was the timing of the release of the trailer intentional? What do you think?
Well, here's the interesting thing, Ukee. You think about this, that this trip to Boston was planned back in September, and that was well after the speculation began that this docu-series would drop in December. So really you have to think about the timing of the trip, then the timing of the trailer. Is it a back and forth between these two brothers? Really what they need is you to step in and mediate, because right now the back and forth and the worry, it's over the top. And you also have to remember that when they signed this Netflix deal, it was before the Oprah interview. So I think the Crown felt easy because they figured Harry will talk about Invictus Games, and then she will talk about maybe, you know, some children's books. And in turn, it ended up he were ready to pull back the covers on the royal family.
Wow, over the top indeed. So, Kev, what about the docuseries itself? We're told Harry and Meghan hope it will explain a lot and put them in a good light. What have you heard?
Well, there's two things I've heard. Number one, a 6-part docuseries that Meghan says is not a reality show, but in many ways a docuseries is kind of a reality show. But they say that they will tell their side of the story. And there's been lots of speculation about what went on and what really happened. Now, they told a lot of that in the Oprah interview, but I guess they will uncover, and you'll get to see also more about their love story in this docuseries. And you just learn more about who Harry and Meghan are and why they decided to really leave.
Man, I'm thinking we haven't heard the end of this yet. Not even close, huh?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be very interesting. The Crown is nervous right now because you think of the 1-2 punch that's happened to the royals. They got the Crown that came out on Netflix. Now they'll have this docuseries that comes out. So they have to figure out a way to combat this. And also, Ukee, think about this, that on September 8th is when the Queen passed away. If this drops as expected on December 8th, that will be 3 months to the day that the longest reigning monarch passed away.
How about that? Kevin Frazier, my man, thank you, sir. Always appreciate your insight. Always
a pleasure to talk to you. Can you just go mediate with these two? You can fix this.
You know, let's both go out. How about that? You in?
Got it.
All right, game on. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Natasha Siafa, that's it for now. Back to you at the desk.